team. I love this team so much. Breaking news. Los Angeles. Oh, so many thoughts. The Los Angeles Rams have traded for superstar edge rusher from the Cleveland Browns, Myles Garrett. Let's go. Oh, God. Yeah. I can't believe this team. I love this team. I am so glad I picked this team as a kid. Stuck with them through thick and thin. If I had made a t-shirt, it would say I survived the '09 Rams. But they are the funnest team to cheer for, to follow. I am so thankful to have a YouTube channel where I get to talk about this team. I want to talk with all of you in the comment section. Put comments below. I will do my best to respond with audio responses to as many comments here. What are your thoughts on this? I'm going to talk about my thoughts in this video. This is insane. I was at work when this news broke, and if any of my colleagues are watching, thank you for helping me just process what this means for the Los Angeles Rams. We're going to talk about Myles Garrett. We're going to talk about Jared Verse. We're going to talk about the Rams. Cleveland Browns fans, I would love to hear from you and your thoughts on this. But this is a Rams fan-centric video that I'm recording here, raw, live. Oh, man. Okay, trade details. Rams get Myles Garrett. You probably already know this if you're watching this video, but the Browns received Jared Verse, first-round pick in next year's draft, a second-round pick in 2028, and a third-round pick in 2029. Now, let's take away the trade, the draft picks in this trade, right? Just make it Myles Garrett for Jared Verse. Based on where Myles Garrett is in his career, in the prime of it, and Jared Verse, still a young player, has a very high ceiling. I want to say that I have enjoyed watching Jared Verse play football. He is a great football player. He is a star in his own right. And I think he can go to a Browns team and have a very productive career. I do acknowledge he is going from a team that was fighting, and gearing up to win a Super Bowl to a team that's rebuilding. That sucks for Verse. That sucks on so many levels. And I'll definitely always be rooting him on. I hope he does well. And I don't think we should belittle. I don't know if the Rams do this trade if they don't send Jared Verse to an AFC team that they're not going to see that often, right? Like I don't see a scenario where the Rams trade Jared Verse for many players, but Myles Garrett is definitely one of the very rare players, right? You're trading for a generational talent in Myles Garrett. And I can't get over it. I can't get over it. I'm so excited to see what this defense looks like. And now there was a little bit of smoke last night, and then when I woke up this morning, I saw like on my Twitter feed, and I'm like, oh, there's like some buzz about this Myles Garrett to the Rams, and I posted a poll on my community tab that some of you guys voted on, and I I heard the Cowboys were kind of in, the Bears were interested, the Eagles were interested, and again, if you're the Browns, you don't want him in the AFC, right? So it's NFC team, all those teams kind of made sense, and you were just thinking like, okay, like the Rams, would they trade Byron Young to get Myles Garrett? Would they trade Jared Verse to get Myles Garrett? And the answer is yes. They have traded a player with a very high ceiling for a player that is playing at a very high ceiling, right? In Myles Garrett. And if you're Myles Garrett, you are stoked, right? And welcome Myles Garrett to the Rams. I am excited to cheer you on. I'm excited to make a drop for you whenever you get a sack. I'm excited for you to play in meaningful football games. I'm excited for you to have a team that's playing with a lead and you can just go feast, right? Reigning defensive player of the year, and now the NFL MVP and Matthew Stafford playing on the same team. That this was going to be a special Rams team. special. Oh man. And let's not forget the Rams having 7 primetime games. This is a star-studded roster. You trade for Trent McDuffie. You sign Jalen Watson. You trade for Myles Garrett on defense. You already have a pretty good defense, and you overhaul your secondary. At the cornerback position, you have a really solid, really good, underrated safety room. And then on the offensive side of the ball, you got your superstar quarterback in Matthew Stafford. Let's go win another ring, Staff. Let's go. Let's go, Matthew. Oh man, you got Puka Nakua, who is a superstar in his own right. You have Devontae Adams, who is now that coming to the end of his career, but still a star wide receiver. You have Kyron Williams and Blake Corum, one of the best running back tandems in the NFL. You have one of the most lethal play action offenses in NFL history. And you combine it with a defense that is going to look a lot different next year, right? Like all of the Rams opponents, you have not seen this Rams defense with Myles Garrett, Trent McDuffie, Jalen Watson as part of it, right? No, let's not forget about Nate Landman. Is all part of it here. I love that the Rams were like, hey, we want to go win a Super Bowl. This helps us get better this year. I see the criticism online. I've had people text me about it. Shout out Bryce. The like, oh, I don't know about like giving up Jared Verse for like the long term notification. If you believe you have a roster and you believe you have a quarterback that can get you to the Super Bowl right here, right now, win it again at SoFi Stadium, absolutely you make this trade, right? The Rams, the way they treat first round picks, especially if your name is Jared, that seems to go quite well for them, right? You cannot argue with the success that the Rams have had trading away first round picks for proven veteran talent. I'm so excited beyond belief what this team is going to do here. A couple of reactions we're going to see. We see Annie Agar, the NFC West. I can explain. You have a top 5 offense and just got Myles Garrett. You just won a Super Bowl? We're trying to stay healthy. You guys, oh yeah, Cardinals, they're still negotiating with Jacoby Brissett. How's that going? Warren Sharp saying the Rams began trading away their first round picks in 2017. From 2017 to 2026, they used just 2 first round picks. Results 92 and 57 since 2017. Second best record in the NFC behind only the Eagles. 7 playoff trips in the Super Bowl championship. Rams first round picks by the year. None. Jared Verse, now he's gone. And then Ty Simpson of this year, right? And then they don't have one for 2027. It is so cool. Props to Les Snead, props to Sean McVay. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of information that comes out about the conversations with Jared Verse, the conversations with Myles Garrett. And again, if you're a Browns fan watching this, you should get excited about Jared Verse. I think if the Rams put Jared Verse on the trade block, they would get at least 2 first round picks for him. I truly believe that, given that he's on a rookie contract, he's got a really high ceiling to him. And this is 100%, hey, we're not building for the future, we're built for the now, right? And there is so much excitement around this Rams team before this trade. But man, this trade, we got the NFL doing some politically correct PR stuff. Frick them picks. Oh man, Scott Hansen. Oh, I didn't even think about that till now. He's saying the Rams' next phone call. Hey, Aaron Donald, do you think you could come give us 30 good snaps a game? Oh, oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not gonna get my hopes up. I mean, we already got Myles Garrett. Adam saying no NFL team has ever had the reigning MVP and Defensive Player of the Year on the same roster until now, with the 2026 Rams with Matthew Stafford and Myles Garrett. Go back to back. Do it. Why not? Why not? Rams saying thank you, Jared. Best of luck in Cleveland. Yep. Yeah. You gotta. Again, like I don't want to belittle the the trade piece of Jared Verse, right? Like this isn't just trading away draft capital, right? You are trading away a very valuable player in Jared Verse, but I think that also speaks to who Myles Garrett is as a player, right? He's Cleveland has had their issues, had their drama, and here you have the Rams saying, "Hey, we want to give you a chance to be on a team that's built to win now, this year, right here, right now." And we got the welcome to the Rams house. Yep, Myles Garrett. We absolutely. He'll look really good in blue and soul. Oh man, Quentin Lake tweeted out, said, "Jared, my locker mate, is one of the most amazing human beings and teammates I've ever been around. Sucks that some things are out of players' control, but love and support is what he needs in this moment. Love my guy to death. Can't wait to see him tear up the league." Yeah, that's and again, Quentin Lake, class act. He's being human there and absolutely acknowledging like the human side of football, right? Where these players, they get paid a lot of money, but with that money that they get paid, they do get treated like assets. And right now, the Rams made a business decision of, okay, we're using a very high valuable asset plus some future assets to go and trade for a generational talent defensive end in Myles Garrett. And again, I'm so excited to read your comments. I'll try and respond to as many as I can. The other thing in this is Chris Shula, right? I want to hear from Chris Shula. I want to hear from McVay. I want to hear from Matthew Stafford. I want to hear from Trent McDuffie. I want to hear from Quentin Lake. I want to hear from all the Rams stars. I want to hear from Myles Garrett because he's a Rams superstar now, right? The expectations on this team are through the roof, right? Enough, like, if you go back to the Rams' losses last year, there was a couple games where the pass rush, you were frustrated with it. There was a couple games that they lost because of kicking woes or special teams woes. And now you're in a situation where you can't use excuses, right? If the Rams don't, compete for, the number one overall seed and also compete for a Super Bowl this year, that's how sky high these expectations are when you do a trade like this. I can't help but think back to like the seasons of being a Rams fan where you're just like, man, like I hope they can like maybe win 10 games, or like maybe they can have a receiver get over 1,000 yards, or like maybe they fight for a playoff, right, or fight for a wild card. This like none of this going on the road in the playoffs. No. You got to show up, handle your business. I'm gonna say this. I would love if they could do a Super Bowl run through SoFi, right? After the season ends, home games rest of the way, right? Just be this juggernaut of an NFL team. And really, like, health is always the concern of every NFL fan and every NFL team. But this is amazing. This is incredible. I'm excited to see the reaction to this. I just got home from work and recorded this video, seeing the reaction. I'm still in shock. Again, I want to hear from all of you. Thanks so much for watching this video. Myles Garrett is part of the Los Angeles Rams. Let's go! As always, go Rams, horns up, and peace out. Let's go Rams! Woo!